Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon where I'll be talking about their movies, of course, TV shows, documentaries, I don't know, whatever the case may be, whatever is related to Disney. And yes, of course, I've been talking about news stuff for quite some time. A good long while, actually. So here we go with some more stupid. So yeah, with this individual, yeah, he's finding Disney's work ethic quite lackluster because they would hire immigrants from different countries as an attempt to replace the American citizens that's already working in their, I guess, their studios, theme parks, or whatever the case may be. Point in, they're having some sort of lack of moral code, apparently. And this was not the only time where religious people attacked foreigners, come to think about it.
World's in the greatest danger ever, and the Democratic Party and the Republican establishment are lined up, showing weakness in the face of all this garbage, and that's why the communist Chinese, the biggest mass murderers in history, don't respect us.
Of course, it doesn't stop there. It continues, obviously.
Not only do we need to take back the U.S. Senate, but we need to take back the White House. We need a conservative in there that's going to stand on principles.
And then it just goes even further, some more.
What worries me, though, JD, and this is my comment coming back after having been there. I think that sadly, China is becoming more like the United States used to be, and the United States is becoming more like China used to be. China is definitely moving in a new direction. They're not there yet.
Why is it still going? Why is any of this still going? I don't know.
A river in China mysteriously turns bloody red overnight. Remember, you've got the story in the 10 plagues. One of the plagues was the Nile River almost instantaneously.
But obviously, they still have some prejudice. Yeah.
There's this little Asian guy or Chinese guy, wherever he is. He should go back to China, wherever he came from, Andrew Yang. And he's a Democrat who's running for president.
And then something about abortion. What's going on here exactly? This is so confusing.
When you look at China and you look at their population, the population growth that China has and other third world countries have compared to the population growth of the United States. China right now has more children in AP and gifted classes than the United States has in school. Think about that. They have more children in their gifted classes than we have in our entire school system. And we are killing thousands and tens of thousands of babies every year.
Yeah, as you can see, none of this makes any sense. So let's just go to the topic at hand here, folks. Here we go.
The situation of Disney replacing American workers with foreign workers that they are bringing in. What is your reaction to it?
What are you talking about? What? Do you have any evidence? Oh, why am I even asking this? Of course, there's no evidence to back this up whatsoever. And if they do hire foreigners, so what? That doesn't mean they're replacing somebody else. Not at least not in the way you're talking about, anyway.
And should that foreign visa policy be amended?
I think we need to look very carefully at how many people we need. Not only for economic reasons, but for national security reasons.
Boy, he's mainly referring to the working visa kind of a thing when it comes to foreigners. And the United States is not on attack in any shape or form. What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. That's a blunt way to say fear of the foreigner. That's what that is right there.
I've been a big supporter of looking at the student visa program, particularly in having heightened scrutiny from people coming from certain countries that have significant jihadist movements within their.
People like from the Middle East, Arabs, Muslim, what have you, being extremists, being hired by Disney to destroy America from within. That doesn't make any sense. And when you think about it, it seems rather contradictory anyway to begin with, because that kind of attitude is already here with Christians getting mad at the gays.
fight has come to us, and you know what I say? Bring it on! No homos will ever be allowed on this church as long as I'm the pastor here.
I'll put it this way. Any man who would have sex with another man would have sex with an animal. That is true. About 5 or 10 years ago, a lot of the stuff that I preached.
In other words, people like this are just picking and choosing what they want to state because this kind of attitude is already in America. So what are you talking about? Then people like this who get mad at Disney or the supporters who calling them out. Oh, how dare you discriminate against me? What are you talking about?
To have that. It was a special program where we had increased and heightened review of applications to come in the country from certain countries. That I'm for.
Again, what the hell are you talking about? I thought America was supposed to be the land of the free and all that jazz, but then when the foreigners actually take up on that advice, you complain. But you won't want them to take the jobs to fill up the incomedy and whatnot.
Economic reasons. I'm not against people coming here. It's just a matter of deciding what the numbers are. Mm-hmm. I also think that it's a twofold problem. We also have...
What? You think you would want people to fill the job positions, which in itself would create income because people could spend more money on other items like whatever store, Walmart, Walgreens, or whatever, which would in turn create more jobs as a result. What?
Almost defeated the work ethic in our country. And so for like picking crops, hard work, if we didn't bring in migrant labor, we're rotting from the inside.
Okay, the whole run bit that you referred to, that explains people like you. You're the ones doing that. Not Disney, not the foreigners. You're just making shit up just to make others look bad because of some nonsensical rhetoric that you came up with. I'm trying to use the Bible as a way to shield your own bullshit. That's what this is about.
People who really, we've destroyed the ethic of work in so much of our population.
You are made of stupid.
Yeah, this is definitely fear of the foreigner and whatnot. That's so stupid on its own. I mean, okay, then that doesn't need to be said because it is stupid, but point being, you'll be surprised. So... Disney is having some questionable work ethics, as they would say, just because of foreigners working with them in this organization. I mean, of course, it doesn't just have to apply to Disney; it just has to apply even with Wendy's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, Walmart, Target. I don't know, just whatever. Whoever, even when Toys R Us was around, or even Circuit City was, that was around and whatnot. You get the point here. Hollywood Video was here for a while. What I'm saying is that immigrants or not, the business could still suffer with or without them. They are not the enemy here. With or without these said individuals working in whatever business, it could do good or bad regardless if they're in or not. So what they're trying to point out is trying to make it as if that this country is under attack from within whatever organization. I guess in this case Disney, since that's been brought up. So Disney's helping to destroy America because of some sort of security breach of some kind? That doesn't make any sense. Like at all. I don't get any of that. Because of course it doesn't make any sense. Obviously, there's no logic here. They're just using their own fear to base. But yeah, folks. Okay, if Disney wants to help them out or whatever. I know this whole thing also is somehow the key to the U.S. immigration debate. That Disney would also be involved in this. That the fact that the Americans would lack work ethic somehow. What are you talking about? That doesn't make... Why does it matter if someone's from this or that country? You could be from France, you can be from London, you can be from Tokyo, or you can be from China. They can still be American as well. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where they're from. Mexico, Cuba, Venezuela, whatever. They can still be American. Why just have to be limited to a certain group of people to be American? I don't get that. I don't get any of this whatsoever because it's nonsensical. This entire thing is just complete bullshit. I guess that's what it is. Okay, let's compare the way you would make the amount of money you will make in a McDonald's versus being the CEO of a Wendy's. Doesn't it depend on the position you have? Does it depend on the location, the place you're living in, or maybe the type of job, like working for a I don't know McDonald's versus working for a Target? So some people may work for more hours and less pay. I don't know. Then compare that to working, let's say, for Costco. There's like so many things that's questionable here. I don't mean a lot. All right, folks, that'll be it. Just, of course, as always, thanks for watching, and take care. Till next time. See ya. Oh yeah.